What's up, y'all? This is Harrison Fox, aka Harry. Anyway, I'm coming on to do a video this evening about some things that I see going on, maybe not necessarily in every music scene, but in a few that I've been around. Um, anyway, let's get started. I essentially sat down and wrote a list of 10 things, positive and negative. Well, tried to do a list of 10 things, positive and negative. I ended up just circling around and saying a bunch of the same things twice. And that's when I started stopping, because if it all falls under one subject matter to me, that's just one thing with a lot of elements to it. Anyway, I'm at a minute now, so. But anyway, I'm going to get started with the positive things. One of the reasons I still continue to play music and continue to want to play music live is because I enjoy it. I enjoy playing live. I enjoy the feeling of playing live. I enjoy being in a room full of people who are enjoying what I'm playing, you know? And it's always a weird thing about shows. It's like if you're playing badly, or you feel like you're playing badly, a room full of people will know that. They will instantly feel that. It's a weird thing about music, is that even as commercial as you get, you can still, you know, see people having bad nights, and the crowd will vibe off of that. It's a weird, unexplained thing, and I don't really understand why that is myself, but maybe it's because you feeling a certain way about your playing ends up being transmitted through your fingers as you're playing it. Who knows? Anyway, besides that, I enjoy playing live because, like I said, the feeling of playing in a room full of people and feeling good about what you're playing and other people enjoying it as well, that feeling is uncompared to anything else. And that's just as simple as it gets. Um, Challenges, another positive aspect, is challenging yourself as a player to play things that were harder than what you were comfortable with. For a long time, I wasn't comfortable with playing guitars that had more than 6 strings on them. And then I read, I think it was an article on Wikipedia talking about guitars, just guitar. I looked up the definition of guitar, and apparently in Russia, the standard for guitar is 7 strings. And in Spanish guitars are the ones, traditional 6 strings are um, modeled after, and African guitars also have 6 strings and sometimes less. Um, but I think it was Japanese culture has 8 string guitar, and it's like a normal thing in Japanese culture to have 8+ strings on a guitar. Um, anyway, rambling. Challenges. Doing something that is hard for you to do, and then conquering that challenge, is almost a personal sense of enjoyment that you get from playing music. Uh, Zen. That's literally what I have. No, wait, that's negatives. Zen is on there. I can't explain the feeling, but I've only felt and um, achieved the state of mind that I have when I'm playing music, or when I'm playing and singing something, when I'm meditating, and when I've meditated in the past, which is something that I've dabbled in. I'm not a master at it, nor will I ever claim to be a master at it, because I don't think that they exist. But I just having a sense of the self and trying to project that. In my opinion, music is the only way of being able to project the self in a audible or tangible aspect. You know, something that you can hear or see. You know. Anyway, knowledge. I can honestly say that I would not be as smart as I am, which is not that smart. I'm still human. I still make mistakes. I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but I would not have half of the knowledge that I have if it was not for music, and if it was not for playing live, and if it was not for the people that I met doing so. I put a sense of being as a positive aspect. That's really more of a personal thing. Uh, I don't know. I live a pretty simple life. Most of the time, I end up just working part-time for my mother, or you know, finding odd jobs here and there that can allow me to make money. I'm a type 1 diabetic as well, so it's a little harder for me to find a job than most people, because I'm a liability. Simple, plain and fact. And I said becoming more world oriented, thinking about the world, learning about the world more, makes you more world oriented, makes you think about things from a different perspective, at least me. This is all coming from a personal sense. I may have to do another video talking about the negative aspects of music, but fuck it, I'm at 7 minutes. I could give a shit. Meeting new people, I put that there. Now granted, all people are not great. You know, you will meet some assholes in your life. This is true for everyone. You will meet people that you do not get along with, and sometimes inexplicably so. It's just simple plain fact. But you will meet people that have a like-minded goal and have a like-minded sense of the world that you will get along with, and again, inexplicably so. Sometimes you feel like you should just hate them, but you love them for some unknown and unexplained reason. Meeting like-minded people is another thing that I put on the positive side. You know, and again, you know, all the positive aspects, they seem pretty selfish and pretty self-oriented, but that's one of the reasons why you play music. That's one of the reasons why you pick up a guitar. That's one of the reasons why you even gravitated towards the instrument that you're playing in the first place, is because you saw that and you saw yourself playing that. You saw that you would want to play that. You would want to see yourself playing that. You would want to write music. You would want to make the sounds that you hear in your head. I can't explain it any further than that. That's one of the reasons why I started playing music. The first guitar that I ever played, I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, was a nylon string 6-string that had been sitting in my attic. My house's attic is a very old house. It's the first house built in our neighborhood. It was sitting in our attic. It was there before my family even moved here, and we had been living here for 35 years by the time I was old enough to play a guitar. So explain that to me. Anyway, I guess I'm going to make another video talking about the negative aspects, but this is the positive aspects, I guess I'll label it, of playing music. And if you don't want to pick up any bad vibes, or you don't want to hear some of my life experiences, don't worry about it. Don't watch the other video. But I hope that this was somehow inspirational for whoever is watching this. I'm sorry if I seem a bit groggy. It is like 4 o'clock in the morning, but hey, when you have to say something, sometimes you just have to say it.